These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hi there, I'm Jamie Warren with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. A third suspect in the Mercedes-Vega murder case is finally in custody here in Arizona. It has been nearly 3 years now since the 22-year-old was found in a burning car off of the I-10. Jared Gray was in Georgia in prison for an unrelated criminal case. Late Thursday, the 26-year-old was extradited to Arizona. Two other suspects, Sincere Hayes and Cujo Young, are already in custody in the state. The county attorney's office plans to seek the death penalty against Hayes and Young. Gray is scheduled for an arraignment next week. A Buckeye teenager is under arrest accused of threatening to shoot a school on Instagram. Buckeye police say that the threat was made towards Yunker High School, that's near Broadway and Miller. The teen is a student there. He's now booked on multiple charges. Just down the road, Buckeye police say that they're also investigating an 11-year-old boy who allegedly wrote threats against West Park Elementary School earlier this week. And this is a troubling trend after last month at that same elementary school. A 12-year-old girl was arrested, accused of threatening to shoot students. Buckeye police say that they take every reported threat very seriously. ABC 15 is following up on the state of education as the Arizona Supreme Court is declining to review a lawsuit challenging how some Valley schools are teaching dual language. You may remember Superintendent of Public Instruction Tom Horn filed a lawsuit in 2023 saying that some schools are illegally operating dual language learning programs, violating a voter-approved proposition requiring schools to teach lessons in English. Attorney General Chris Mays issued an opinion on that, saying that only the State Board of Education, not the superintendent, has the authority to eliminate dual language learning models. She says the court's decision affirms that the superintendent had no authority or standing to sue the school districts. Now to an Operation Safe Roads report finding some concerns about road debris. They are causing thousands of crashes here in our state. In fact, this report from AAA's Foundation of Traffic Safety found that road debris was likely a factor in more than 319,000 crashes between 2018 and 2023, causing 32,000 injuries and more than 400 deaths in our state. Road debris could include anything from tires, wheels, or unsecured cargo that falls off of your car. And get this, the report also says that drivers swerving to avoid that debris accounted for a number of crashes and nearly half of all deaths. We do want to remind you about securing your load. It is law in all 50 states. Some big news for the city of Scottsdale and other parts of the valley. The city was just named as the top city in the U.S. for finding jobs in 2026. That's according to Wallet Hub. 182 cities were part of this study, including the 150 most populated in the country. Arizona had several in the top 50, including Chandler, Gilbert, Tempe, and Peoria. Well, honoring a local football legend, registration is now open for the 22nd annual Pats Run, honoring former ASU Sun Devil and Arizona Cardinal Pat Tillman, who was killed in action in Afghanistan while serving in the Army in 2004. Registration for that 4.2-mile run and walk is now open at patsrun.org, and it will remain open until race day on April 11th. Another chilly day for us here in the valley. Our expected high today is 63 degrees. That is actually below average for this time of year. Normally, we're at 67. Overnight lows you'll see tonight will be dipping down into the 30s as well. Thankfully, we're not at that record 84. Could you imagine that? That would be quite a warm one here in the Phoenix area for January. Other parts of our state, 48 degrees is your expected high today in Sedona. Flagstaff, you'll be sitting at 33. By the way, Flagstaff did get some snowfall over the past 48 hours, seeing up to 18 inches of snow. Dry skies, though, for today and tomorrow. Here in the valley, we could warm up to 70 degrees before reaching 77 by your Thursday and Friday. Up in Flagstaff, you can also expect sunny skies for the rest of the weekend. For the very latest headlines, weather, and traffic, just head on over to abc15.com or download that free ABC 15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.